Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is King Bobus, and man, it has been a while, hasn't it? I want to apologize deeply for the lack of videos over the past couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I had an issue with my PC, and the only solution was wiping it. So with that, I lost the save data for the railroad playthrough. But fortunately, I have gotten us at least to where we were on the last time that we played. We are back to the Battle of Bunker Hill, but I do want to go over some of the things that are going to be a little bit different. Unfortunately, with every playthrough of Fallout 4, the gear that you find, the quests that you complete are going to be a little different. But the most important thing that has changed is the first playthrough that we were doing was on the Xbox PC version of Fallout 4. However, we are now playing on the Steam version of Fallout 4, which is not only going to add some extra quality to the game, but it also means we have all of the DLC as well. So I'm hoping that maybe after we complete the railroad playthrough that we will be able to go and play some of the DLC as well. But with that being said, I do want to go over some things really quickly that are different from the first time that we played. When I played it this time, I did complete a few more little side quests. Nothing too important or fun to watch. We will we will be doing those together, but just over the course of trying to get back to where we originally were, we did happen to be a higher level and complete a few more of the little Radiant quests. So, as you can see, you just kind of slide through. It's not anything too crazy, just a few more of the side quests for the railroad itself, which has allowed us to net some more experience. So we actually are, if we look, we are level 27. I think we were somewhere between 23 to 25 in the last playthrough. Some of the most notable changes is that Rifleman and Gunslinger are a little bit more spread out now, so we have points in both. It's not just all the points in one or all of the points in the other. Something else that's changed is we put a point into Fortune Finder and Scrounger, as well as some points into Armor and Science, so that way we can upgrade our armor as we unlock Ballistic Weave, hopefully later on in the story, as well as upgrade power armor, because there is a Stealth Boy upgrade that you can get for power armor that I would love to check out. Other than that, the perks are relatively the same, still going with the sneak build. Of course, that's the crux of the entire playthrough, so I didn't want to change anything to do with that. Beyond that, we can go over some of the gear that we have. One important thing that's definitely different is that we do have a full set of combat armor. One of them actually is legendary, which just gives us some charisma and intelligence. Nothing too crazy, but it's all shadowed combat armor. And we have some dirty army fatigues as well. And we have the gas mask with goggles. Now, as far as weapons are concerned, some things have changed, some things have not. We found a plasma pistol while playing, haven't used it yet. Instead of the Deliverance, we're actually using a incendiary advanced 10mm pistol. I kind of switch between this and the Deliverance all the time because both are pretty good weapons, but this is just going to give us a little bit of added damage against flesh-based enemies. We found an irradiated 4-crank laser musket. This is an excellent sniping stealth weapon against human enemies, so I do enjoy using this quite a bit. Of course, Kellogg's pistol, that hasn't changed. The Terribles, that has not changed either. We still have a missile launcher, a triple barrel. However, we did find a mighty legendary variant, which is just going to give us 25% more damage. Nothing too crazy. The one mission that we did do, or the one little side quest that we did do that I would love to go through again and record it was the Pikmin's Gallery to get Pikmin's Blade. We don't use melee a whole lot, but it is still an option that we have. We have, instead of an explosive pipe rifle, we do just have a regular automatic pipe rifle. It has fallen off quite a bit. We don't use it as much, especially since we haven't put any perks into automatic weapons. So this is just kind of a weapon that we use when we don't want to use the ammo for our other good guns. The spray and pray, of course, staple on any stealth build. And then we actually did, and the last time we were playing, we talked about purchasing the Tinker Tom special. It's not a great legendary. The legendary effect is nothing special, but I did decide to just go ahead and buy it because it can be a pretty good stealth weapon. Again, other than that, everything is relatively the same. We just finished Synth Retention, so we are going to be returning to the Institute to do that. Let's go over a little bit of what's different here in Sanctuary. I put a wall here with just to provide a little added protection to the settlement in case it gets raided. We've still got the 2 turrets up here. We do have an upgraded set of T45 power armor that we've been kind of working on over the course of the game. Here, just a chest that's got some miscellaneous legendary weapons in here. Nothing too crazy. And of course, we've cleared out Sanctuary as per normal. And this is just kind of a monstrosity. I don't really know what I was doing here. We'll probably come back to this. But with the Automatron DLC, I saw that we had a elevator that we could make, and so I was like, build something cool with it. But all I did was that, and just a couple of suits of power armor that we found, including a full set of T60 power armor, which is pretty cool. Usually that's I believe that's something that you usually will get from the Brotherhood, but we're not doing the Brotherhood quest line, so it's cool to have some of that as well. That's probably the armor that we'll end up upgrading later down the road, but for right now, T45 will get the job done perfectly fine. Other than that, nothing else has really changed, except for one other thing. We did not use the Brotherhood this time to get to the Institute. As you can see, the teleporter is gone. We actually put the teleporter in Hangman's Alley with the railroad, so it is there. And Deacon is also at Hangman's Alley as well, so we'll have to go and collect him at some point or another. But for right now, without further ado, we've talked about things long enough. I say we just go ahead and head back into the Institute. So something else that was kind of different from the last time I played is I made it to the Institute a little bit later. I completed some more missions with the railroad. I felt as if some of the missions that we did ended up being a little too easy because we were doing them through the railroad and none of the synths were hostile. So I kept the synths hostile for just a little bit longer. But now, of course, until we're fully an enemy of the Institute, there's going to be hostile. So let's go ahead and talk about it.
See you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see.
Gabriel and his gang were sick.
Well, we can do nothing.
Okay, so we'll skip through this because we have seen this before in the last episode.
While you were away, I had. You'll find all. Go and have a look.
Okay, so let's. Of course, we've already done this. It's nothing too crazy.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Sir, we've had another situation.
Just the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it. Her quarters are just inside, sir.
In the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert.
When you're finished here,
More
sir,
patrols,
Father
more
wants
rounds.
to see you right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Alright, so now we gotta go talk. There we go. So, now we got the batter. Whoa, I just about fell to my doom there. Let's,
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
go ahead and give ourselves some stim packs here. Alright, so this
You are
is...
authorized to access my stock of supplies.
I'll take a look, sure.
So I will say we're getting to the point here in the story where we're almost to the point of no return. So if there was any of this stuff that we wanted to grab beforehand, we could. I don't really see it necessary. The Experiment 18A is a pretty good gun, but for a stealthy playthrough, it's not entirely important to grab that. So let's go ahead and talk to Father.
Son,
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone...
I try and talk it out. See,
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done. The group that calls themselves the Railroad, and they no doubt mean to free these. You've been in contact with the Railroad.
they mean well. They're only doing what they...
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their Usually they are a minor nuisance. I'm afraid we've reached the... We have learned the current location.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act. We also don't want the Brotherhood.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting.
Right.
Alright, so now we need to go let the Railroad know, just like we did the last time we played.
Randolph Safe House has got another dead drop for you.
Contact Dr. Amari. She'll have more details on the route.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. Maintaining your cover is vital.
Stockton and the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
Well said. We've never known when and where the Institute would... We wait until the enemy is in position.
With me working the inside angle, this is doable.
We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into... You'll probably have a courser escort. You'll have to take them down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done. Bet you never met a synth before, Laura.
Alright, awesome. So now we just need to go ahead and head to Bunker Hill, and we will be right back where we left off. Ah, man, it is so... I'm so grateful to be back in this series. I didn't really understand just how much I was enjoying playing and recording this until I wasn't doing it. So I'm so excited to get back into it. It's definitely a great way for me to just, you know, relax, get the creative juices flowing. And I'm just really excited that it's back. So let's go ahead and talk to our synth escort. Let's actually make a hard save right there. Let's talk with him.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the situation appears to have... We move in. Secure...
Sure. Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, the synths are the primary objective. Harm must be avoided at all costs. The mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Alright, sounds good. So I'm going to try to avoid hurting any of the railroad people if I can. Really, we just want to take out the Brotherhood of Steel. Just random. What was random ghoul? Oh god. Okay. Well, that was rather embarrassing. Okay, well. Certainly did not mean to do that.
For you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and
Okay,
keep
come
up
on.
with we move.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, here are the recall. SRB intelligence reports indicate that the synths are being held below
Okay.
conditions parameters just
Let's
changed.
try that again, shall we?
Requesting backup relay now.
The Institute must be destroyed.
Use this. I don't know if that's really that good, but I will say this, that with the Railroad Heavy armored, these armored coats, I definitely want to take those. They are pretty good. Oh, there we go. Oh, Brotherhood Knights. We need to back up. Okay. Okay, we should probably get inside somewhere. Oh god. Wow, this is actually pretty difficult. Oh, you know what? I do have synth relay grenades. Should just be throwing some of those around. I should grab the... Okay, anyways. We got us a nice, nice little set of, power armor. Just a couple synth relay grenades. Oh no! I wasn't paying attention to our health. This is actually... Did he just pick up my gun? I think he just picked up my gun. That's actually so funny. I have no idea where it's gonna do it at the oh my gosh, that's so annoying. So I think we need to get inside of Bunker Hill. I think that's gonna be the most important thing. We don't have a lot that's great against power armor either, is some of the issue.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up. Our targets, the situation, we move in.
Hey, I'm gonna need some...
Very well. Our target...
He actually...
Here are the recall codes.
Nice, I got some of his grenades. It's actually really funny.
Going shooting.
random mutant hound. Get out of here. Okay, let's see if we can get inside. Maybe I should have used a, oh, jeez. I might be dead here. Oh, here we go. Just blast this guy. Fire pistol rounds. Just kind of have to cheese it just a little bit. Okay, there we go. One. These guys in their power armor is just very, very hard to take out. Let's do some Psycho Jet. I should probably drop something. Carrying just a little bit too much here. I think the problem is it's not damaged. So let's drop this on the ground and let's find one that has their armor a little bit more damaged than that guy. There you go. Knock the crap out of that guy. Oh, wait. I mean, it's, I guess, technically a bad guy, but... let's get this bad boy out. Oh man, there's a freaking synth using that thing. Holy crap. So where are the other Brotherhood of Steel guys? That's the question. Hey, go, 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 go. Blast the crap out of him before he turns around. Okay. Alright, nice. Okay, so most of his armor broke. So we should be able to take a lot of it without it weighing us down. Yeah, we can. Nice. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh no! This is actually like super brutal. Oh, oh, it's going down. Man, if that would have killed me, I'd have been so upset. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. It's like them things target you. Okay. Alright. think that's everybody. It says there's one more person, but I don't know if they're actually anything to... Oh yeah, they are, actually. So a couple of them after him. Alright, nice. Okay, well... Jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go down here. That was pure chaos. It was great though. It was great. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Oh my god, what is happening down here? Whoa, you can stop doing that at any time. Oh, he's got a Gatling laser. I want his Gatling laser. Can I carry that? How heavy am I? Oh, I can drop some stuff. Don't you worry about that. Actually, maybe I can't drop anything. Yeah, I don't think I can drop anything. So maybe we can come back to that. Okay, so these guys are gonna get taken out, so I'll just kind of wait around for them to be taken out and just loot while all this is going on. No problem at all. Don't mind me. Yo, get it, Railroad Heavy. That was actually, man, Railroad. What are they worried about? These guys are whooping some butt, man. I mean, I don't.
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
Relax. You're free to go.
Really?
I cannot allow you to set these synths free. You will be terminated and your actions will be...
Okay. Alright. Yeah.
Thank you for sparing us.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
Okay. I hope I didn't break the mission. It probably didn't, right? Yeah, we're probably fine. Okay, cool. So that was the Battle of Bunker Hill. I still would love to take that Gatling laser, but I just don't have the faculties for that. So hopefully no hard feelings with the settlers here at Bunker Hill. That would be a little embarrassing. One thing I've noticed about at least playing on the Steam version is the load times are a little bit longer. But that also could have a lot to do with the fact that there is DLC downloaded. Or the fact that my PC is not, you know, anything too crazy. But let's go ahead and see what we can put points in. We can do Action Boy again, which would be horrible. Oh, we can do Science 3. We'll do that. Let's go ahead and go back to Sanctuary, dump off any of the junk that we have, which I didn't think would be much, but then let's put away this T60 power armor. And we can go back and see maybe if the stuff will be there, but I think we need to go to the roof of CIT, because I think now that we've allowed the sense, we've spared the sense, I think this is I don't think Father's going to be very happy with that, which is weird because he's our son, and it's like, you know, what are you actually going to do about it, big fella, you know? But let's go ahead and head on inside. I can't remember if there's anything in here.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Oh, okay. I guess the says to go out the door, but can't be right. Little baby scared. He kind of sounds like Ed.
Killed my brother!
From Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Well, I'm gonna guess the sense won that little scrap. Yep, okay. Yep, I'm gonna guess they won. Good job. Good job, team. Nice. Of getting some free goodies that you probably would have had to fight for otherwise. I'll definitely take it.
That's it.
Ah, well. Oh, well. Wait. Well, how the heck do I... How do I get through there? Okay, I'm like thoroughly confused. So let's just go. We'll go this way. We'll go the way this is telling us. Because maybe there's a way to get on the roof from the outside. It's been a long time since I've gotten to this point, so you'll have to forgive me. Hey, yeah, look at this. Probably get on the roof just like this. Oh. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, maybe we can't do it like that. Well, why do you want to meet us on the roof, man? Why can't you just, like, get on the ground like a normal dude? Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Thank goodness for perpetual construction. Maybe. Really? Seriously, guys. Why do you want to meet on the roof, man? This is like... roof's overrated. Okay. Sorry about this, folks. I may have no clue what I am doing or where I am going. But look at this. Bethesda, fix your game. Like, actually fix your game. Oh, let me guess. It's this, right? It was simple all along. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sorry, game. Well, how about that football? It's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, so I might end up cutting these out eventually if these well, there we go. All right. Okie dokie, son. What do you want to talk about, buddy?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive, too.
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes, it was my decision. Certainly, it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts.
Experimented on me. I see. That's good.
You see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me?
Well, yeah, because for me, it wasn't that long.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. It's remarkable. Soon, I hope you'll understand.
Okay, so he actually doesn't seem to be upset about what happened in Bunker Hill.
For the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent...
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain?
We were totally ambushed. They were...
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this, they had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Okay, cool. So the quest did complete. So I'm curious, before we do anything else, I want to check a couple of things. The first one is I want to go to Bunker Hill because, again, I would love to have the Gatling laser. It would, just for fun. I mean, we'll have more opportunities to get one, but I'm also curious to see if there's anything that we maybe left behind. We'll see. Of course, I'm not sure if there was. Don't know if anyone's going to be hostile towards me. So far, it doesn't seem like it. Let's go ahead and just kind of loot what we see here. That is a lamppost, Joe. Okay, let's see. Okay, definitely already took care of these guys. I mean, we could get some more Brotherhood of Steel power armor if we really wanted to. Again, though, we're gonna definitely have more opportunities to get that, so I'm not like super crazy about grabbing it right now. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's much else going on around here. See a couple more bodies. Oh, that's the guy who picked up the minigun, I think. Oh, that cow, he's getting out of here. He said no, thank you.
Haven't seen you before. If you need a doc.
So funny that everyone's just kind of going back to work after this huge battle that took place.
Listen.
But I mean, like, I guess what else were they actually supposed to do other than just get right back to work? We have a ton. We have a ton of 5mm now after that battle. I was kind of hoping that some of these Brotherhood guys would have had what are the rail guns, because that would be a excellent stealth weapon for us to have access to.
Old Man Stockton.
I run 3 caravans that travel throughout the Commonwealth.
Alright, thank you for that, Old Man Stockton. So where's that? Well, that's the safe. I need this right here. Utility basement. Okay. Whatever that was. These guys had 5.56 ammunition, the guys in here. Okay, it does look like nice, okay, cool. So we were able to grab that. Very excited for that. Oh. These guys just like straight up died. What the heck? Okay, that thing's no longer hostile towards me. Yeah, maybe I wasn't meant to come right back here after the end of that mission. Tell you what, we might be able to start using the assault rifle that we found now that we're getting so much 5.56 from all of these. And we're able to find it a little easier as well. Okay, so I don't think anything else worth grabbing, so okay, so yeah, so we might be able to get rid of the pipe rifle and upgrade our short assault rifle. Which would be pretty cool, because that thing is much better than the pipe rifle ever could dream about being. So now that we've done that, we'll head back to Sanctuary. Dump off some stuff. Probably go ahead and dump off the pipe rifle. Upgrade the assault rifle if we're able to. And we'll just go ahead and favorite that. We'll start using that instead. We're not going to have as much ammo for it, because the ammo is a little bit more rare, but now that we're starting to get up there in the levels, we should find more enemies that are using those, and as well as find it more in vendors.
Busy here?
Which...
Bunker Hill is like a home away from home. Only
Hey
place
there.
caravan-
Speaking of which...
I fixed up most of what's here myself, so it's all guaranteed.
Sure. Let's take a look.
You got the cap?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, so... The Wastelander's Friend. You do have some 5.56, but you got like barely any of it. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back to Sanctuary right quick. Is that Dash from The Incredibles? Tell me that does not look like Dash. Hold on. That looks exactly like Dash.
Yeah.
Let's, I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, let's put away the Gatling laser. Come on. I will. Thank you, Mama Murphy. Okay, so put that away. And let's put away the automatic pipe rifle. And then, do I have another short assault rifle in here? I feel like I do. I do. Okay. So now what we need to do is let's scrap all but one of these. And then let's take a look and see what we got here. Do the hardened receiver. Got a long barrel. Oh, we can't do a short stock. We need better gun nut. We can put a short scope on there. And no muzzle.
Stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
Listen, lady, I'm doing my best, okay? So next thing we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna put away the laser musket because that battle with the Brotherhood guys showed me that we need a more powerful laser weapon. So I think I'm going to be using the we're going to be using a laser rifle. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this here. Laser rifle right there. And then let's go ahead and see if there's anything we can do for the laser rifle. So it's not going to be the most maximized. Improved long barrel. It's already got the best stock. Amplified beam splitter. We don't want that. Okay, so there we go. So that should be a pretty decent. And then of course we have the sniper rifle. Those long-range sneak attacks. This is just going to make it so much easier to take on anyone that's in power armor. Because right now that is definitely our weakness, is individuals in power armor. Let's look. I think we are good in terms of everything else. So I think we're going to go ahead, and the next stop is going to be Railroad HQ, just to see if there's any additional dialogue that we can go through since we rescued those synths. I'm sure they're probably going to try to give us a side quest or something, but...
Contact Dr. Amari. She'll have more details on the route.
Okay, so she's...
Desdemona.
Contact Dr. Amari. She'll have more
Okay,
details.
so she's stuck in that dialogue because there's a side mission that we need to complete, so...
You need anything?
Show me what you got.
Made a new batch of...
Okay, so these guys don't have much more for me. I can see if he's got some... He does have some 5.56, so I'll go ahead and buy that. He's got some missiles too, but I don't really see that being so useful. We can sell him our 5mm, 1,600 rounds of 5mm. Because we're not going to be using the minigun. I just don't see it being that useful for us in our style of play. I mean, neither is the Gatling laser, let's be honest, but the Gatling laser is going to be more useful than the minigun. So there's that. Which also means we could end up buying the Experiment 18A if we really, really wanted to. But I don't deem that very necessary.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Okie dokie.
Call this a clean.
Sometimes Quentin is really
This will
mean.
receptors malfunctioning. Can you not
My
see
mom
the
says
grime
I
it
have
does?
My apologies, sir. I was issued a defective cleansing unit.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this.
Perhaps.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me,
Yes,
but
sir.
what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Thank you.
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Please,
Can't be serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
The latest synth generation is just amazing.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Are working miracles.
So
The
he wants us
Institute's
to be the
not
leader of the
dangerous.
Institute.
It might take a while to learn where everything is.
I had no idea.
I know this is... Well, it's a
And
lot
my
to
son
take in
is
at once.
dying.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question
God.
that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about
That's
your
devastating
That's why I'd
considering
like you to take
we're
charge
double
of this
agents.
latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Okay. Well, what a bombshell dropped right here for all of us. But unfortunately, that is going to be all the time that we have for this episode. I am so glad that we are getting back into this, and I am excited to see where the rest of this story takes us. In the next episode, it looks like we're going to be beginning the final chapter here on our Fallout 4 Railroad playthrough. We're going to grab Deacon. We're going to start cranking out some missions here for the Institute, and as we always do, we're going to be playing to both sides. It's rather devastating to hear that our son is, frankly, he's dying, and it seems like we got some hard decisions to make, but if anybody can do it, it's our boy Lloyd here. So as always, I thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that the short break did not lose all of your interests. Hopefully we can get right back into it, pick up right where we left off. I know things are slightly different, but hopefully they feel just familiar enough for you to enjoy. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Leave a like on the video, comment down below what your favorite part of the video was, and if you're excited for this series to finally continue after that brief hiatus. Let me know what you're most excited for here on the back half of the game, and I will see you guys in the next video.